If you're following Johnny Depp, you might know this headline's getting around. Johnny's made history. He's now got the biggest contract for somebody promoting a fragrance in history. As you can see, Yahoo, People, TMZ, everyone's picking it up. Let's take a look at a few of them. And I gotta say, you know what? Do you think this is a tide turning on Johnny? I don't know. We've heard some Amber fans still say, as of very recently, the tide is turning. I don't know. Historical $20 million contract. Seems like Johnny's riding the tide in the direction he wants to go now. Let's see what we got. Here's the one from People. And I want to see this one because you know what? People's not very nice to Johnny. And now it seems they got a report on this. Johnny Depp lands $20 million Dior deal, the biggest men's fragrance contract ever. Thanks, People. What are you going to say? Johnny Depp and Dior are continuing their partnership at a high price. The Pirates of the Caribbean actor has signed a new $20 million plus deal with Dior, according to a report from Variety, which noted that the mega deal is the largest men's fragrance deal in history. Previously, the largest was Dior's $12 million with Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson. All right, which is pretty damn good. I mean, 12 mil ain't bad. Depp has been working with the brand since 2015, even after Dior faced backlash when the actor was in the midst of legal trouble. Oh, but wait, what about all the people praising Dior? There were a lot more people praising Dior than giving it backlash. I guess they mean from the corporations and the CEOs and their own headlines and things like that. But the fact is, as far as the sheer numbers, people were cheering on Dior and buying Dior in record numbers, and they were selling out. And they get a little salty that Depp's representative didn't answer people's request for a comment. But why would they? Because people writes negative things about Johnny. They say that his partnership made headlines last year, and that Depp emerged mostly victorious in the trial. I mean, that's a big mostly, but alright. Then, of course, they give some details about the trial, but okay, thank you, People. Not horrible, but they had to throw in their own little snippy attitude. This one here is from Complex. Johnny Depp makes history with new $20 million Dior contract. That's not what it says, but that's what it is. Deal with Dior. All right, let's see what they got. With his newly inked Dior deal, Johnny Depp is making history. As first reported by Variety, Depp will be continuing his long-standing partnership with the brand thanks to a new 3-year deal said to be worth upwards of $20 million. A source close to the situation has confirmed the details of the deal with Complex. They once again mention the second biggest deal was Robert Pattinson's. And they also say that Johnny's representatives declined to comment, which they will for pretty much all these papers, I guess. And that's about it. That's the news. So if you hear an Amber fan trying to say the tide's turning, Amber's living her best life in Spain, we've got a few things here that are going on. First of all, a historic contract now worth $20 million, which is not peanuts. That's double what Johnny got for Fantastic Beasts. A movie he's making with Al Pacino that we seem to forget about, that's coming up. That's going to be big. Gene DeBari, that's 3 at the Cannes Film Festival. That's going to be big. Johnny just got off a tour with Jeff Beck. That was huge. So there's 4 big ones off the top of my head. But this seems to be the biggest, I think. Let me know what you think in the comments. Doing shout outs, special thanks, things like that. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad about it, but I'll get over it. Done for now. See you next time.